Hey everybody, how's it going today? Hey, I'm Gary Evans. Thanks for stopping by the channel. You know, someone was talking with me the other day and he said, we were talking about hybrid picking. And he said, hey man, show me a little bit of this hybrid picking. So I thought I'd do just a little bit on it about how that I do it. It may be different from, you know, like I've got my chicken picking heroes out there, you know, Brent Mason and Vince Gill, and there's some other guys too that do that really great. And so what I've done is I've kind of developed along the way kind of a way that I do it, very simple with your pick, and then your first finger, your second finger, and your third finger. Mostly it's this two. Mostly it's this method: pick, click, pick, pluck, pick, pluck, pick, pluck. So I've kind of developed that. I've played country a lot and really enjoy the chicken picking type stuff. And so I have a way that I've come up with doing it. So years ago I was pretty much a flat picker. Played pretty much everything like that. And then the drummer on the bandstand, I think we were in the middle of a song, he goes, hey man, play with all your fingers. And I've talked about this before, kind of like, okay, it's kind of like scared me, so maybe I need to figure out how to do this. Sorry about the glare there. Need to start figuring out how to do this. And so there's some advantages to using all, your two fingers and your pick. This is the way that I do it. You can. It's great for double stops. So I like that sound, and it's great for doing things like, I play with a lot of steel players and always admired those guys and loved the sound of that instrument and how they got that big full sound. So kind of mimic some of that with the guitar. And this, let's say we're in D right here and we want to do this. So that's a really good lick. You can do it a lot of different ways. You're really just taking the major triad right here. You're making it a suspension, taking the third and moving it up by bending. Actually, you're bending it from the second. You can get those kind of sounds too. And what I like about doing a good exercise, if you kind of want to get started, doing hybrid picking, start very simple. Like let's go back to here in the key of D in this position. And what I like about the pulling the upstroke like that, it kind of gives it a pop. So that little motion is second finger, pull off, pick, pull off again. Then you double back to the first string. There's your second finger. You could just start with that very simple motion like that. Then just continue it on. Not that you want to play that lick in every song, but what that will get you to start training is to be able to take that motion and put it in other licks and other motifs, if you will. So that's kind of a good simple way to start. Is just the with your first finger, with your pick and your first finger, just alternate the two. And you can take it as far as you want. So that is a good way to get started with the faster kind of chicken picking and these open rows. So what that is however you want to end it up. You can just do it halfway through. Start with that. Just get that. See how it kind of pops? I like that. Especially on telly, it really sounds cool to pop that, get that popping string going. But a good way to start is just with alternating. Pull up with the first finger, pull off. First finger, pull off. Pull off. You can pick, pull off, pick, or pull off, pick, second finger. So it's that's the basic move right there. I keep doing it differently. See how you alternate that? And then you can, it'll also, that using these fingers will also help you with playing your double stops. Hear how that has a cool sound to it? So you can do pull-offs, you can do that, you can do your popping sound for your kind of chicken picking stuff. So that's something you can work on. So it just starts slow. Let's go back here in the key of D. This is kind of in the middle of the neck here. Just start with that one simple move. And then carry it on down to the other strings. However you want to end up. Isn't that cool? It's just the major scale. Sorry. Pick up, pick up again. Seven. See how you can move it to the different strings? So if you utilize that, all three of your fingers, and pretty soon after you've practiced stuff like this, and kind of got, you can use that to start creating motifs. That's what I really like. Steel players did that all the time. They were always taking these chords and moving down, just inverting the chord, 1, 7, 1, like a D, and a C, another D, another C, same thing again, another D, another C, and then they might resolve it. Isn't that neat? So you can add all those things in to get like the kind of steel guitar sounds. You can get these moving parts, these this popping kind of chicken picking sound. So what is that? So we're in D, this shape. And we're just going to the 5 and the 1. That's it. And here, this shape here, your pentatonic. Excuse me. So. Practice the scale, that walking down scale. Back up, very slow. So what are you doing there? You're kind of in this shape here. You're taking your 6 slide up, and really you want to get the sound of the moving part really out of this string. This one will follow behind it, but this is the one that kind of leads the sound. all that is the first, the pick and your first finger, kind of going back and forth, ching, 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 like that. I know it's hard to see here, guys. Pull off, another pull off, and then you circle back to the first string. That's the move. Back to the first string, second string, third, fourth, however you want to end it up. So play around with that. I hope that you've enjoyed it. Experiment with those sounds. All of it is really built around what I've showed you today. Is just built around the major chord, the major keys, if you will, right up the scale. And then 1 7 1 7 1 7 in D, D C, D C, D C. But here, as you go down each time, it's like taking a block with the notes on it and turning the block over, and you get a different sound. So what is that? You're taking your root and your third, and you're letting those slide down. You're picking up with both fingers. And that's picking this note. We're kind of playing the whole chord there. Now you got some open strings. That's what I love about the telly with the open strings. And by using that second finger and that third finger, you can get that pop. We're adding the ghost notes. Forgot about that. It's not even a note. It's just a pluck. Kind of call them ghost notes. Adds a real funky sound to it, right? And it's just very simple. It's nothing, it's just. Isn't that a neat kind of percussive sound? So that's some cool stuff for country. You can use it for rock too. You really can go into a lot of stuff, but I've played country for many years and like these sounds. Always gravitated towards working with the steel player and love the sound that they get and that big full, almost like an organ sound, and kind of replicate it on the guitar, 3 notes. Isn't that neat? Yeah, I like stuff like that. So we're in a D. Slide up to the third. 6, 3, 5. And if you give with that pop, you could even go back to the third. Or put a ghost note. So there's some country picking for you. Look around the internet; you'll find some guys that also excel at this. But I've always enjoyed playing that style, playing country. It's real, it's real. It's just, I just always thought of it as real good music, actually. I love the way country songs are structured with your different chord progressions, and you get minors and majors, and you get sevenths, and you get ninths and things like that. So anyway, I hope that's helpful. I hope you enjoyed that. Again, check out our Patreon page. It's Gary Evans here. And if there's something you would like to have us do, just shoot us a note. We'd love to try to give it a shot. As you know, we're kind of simple around here. I'm pretty much a self-taught person, picked up stuff along the way, and as I pick things up and I learn how to do them, I'll pass them along to you guys. Most of this stuff, I didn't make up this stuff at all. I learned it from someone else who learned it from someone else who learned it from someone else. So everybody, please like the channel. Please subscribe if you're not subscribed. A lot of people that watch our channel, they're not subscribed to it. And what does that mean to you? Well, you don't get spammed, you don't get sent a bunch of junk mail, but what it does, it helps us with YouTube, and they see it as people that like our channel. When you subscribe, and they send it out to more folks like yourselves, so that hopefully we can help benefit a lot more people. So thanks for your support. Getting questions, anything, shoot us a note. We love to hear from you. We answer every comment, good or bad. We don't delete them. So anyway, everybody have a great day. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you real soon.